How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
Shh. Hear that? Big waves are calling. Dive into refreshment with Kona Big Wave. Tropical flavor and the taste of aloha in every drop. So crack one open and let the great taste roll in. Kona Big Wave, Liquid Aloha. Copyright 2025 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Mahalo for enjoying responsibly.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and Auto Camp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Abercrombie's viral denim sale is back, and Spotify listeners get an extra 15% off with code SpotifyAF. Abercrombie is known for their denim. With 30 to 50% off all jeans, find out how denim should fit. Shop the viral denim sale in the Abercrombie app, online, or in stores. Valid in stores and online through August 11th, 2025 in U.S. and Canada. Excludes clearance, price reflects discount. Code valid in U.S. and Canada through August 11th, 2025. Exclusions apply. See details online.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love, starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man. Detroit Koolaid. Detroit Koolaid drinkers. Football is back. Drink it in, man. Kinda. Double-sided cornbread for you?
Cornbread! Cornbread!
We got a Hall of Fame game, if that's what you want to call it, under our belt. We've got news and notes, updates, rants, trade rumor innuendo, so much going on. At Chops in the D, my buddy Choppy Chop is here to talk all about it. Chops, how you doing, buddy?
Oakrey, so happy to be back on the Koolaid Cast. I think back-to-back weeks of getting both the host of the show at Derek Oakrey and ya boy at Chops in the D. Woo-wee! That was a short one, but let's go.
Chops, we don't have time to mess around because I appreciate you doing the Kool-Aid packets. You're double dipping, you're putting in the work, but I did hear this long diatribe after the Hall of Fame game where you were kind of like, I don't know, anti-Kool-Aid, negative sides of cornbread, a whole bunch of hemming and hawing. And you know what I got to say about the Hall of Fame game? You want to know what I got to say about the Lions versus Chargers? You want to know, Chops?
Oh, let's hear it, Oakrey.
A wise man once said on this show, whoop-de-doo, boozle. I do not care. I mean, I guess we can bring in Charles if you want.
That's terrible.
It was, but like, who cares? This was a nothing football game. No one played. I stopped paying attention about 15 minutes in, exactly like I said I would. Yes, I like seeing our players in the jerseys, and oh wow, there's a game on TV, but this is not real ball. I have no concerns. I see people freaking out. We're not as good. We got to do this. We got to do that. Like, get out of here with that. So you half redeemed yourself on the Monday packet where you gave some kudos, you gave some good things about the game, but you just going on and on about how bad this was and how our guys don't look good and I'm concerned about this and H2O's got me. I mean, that was anti Kool-Aid packet if I ever heard one, and just no one cares about that performance at all.
Listen, after that debacle of what I would call maybe sort of kind of football, I gave the good, the bad, and the really, really ugly. There was a little bit of positivity, but then I followed it up planned all along. Of course, that was Monday morning quarterback instant reaction. What the heck did I just force myself to watch for the entire 3 hours response? And then I took a little bit of time and thought about it and got that Kool-Aid served up to the people on Monday.
All right. Well, we're going to move past that game because, again, it's a big nothing burger. I don't even know why, I mean, can we just televise these joint practices a bit more in prime time? Can we just get rid of 2 preseason games? Can we just move football into actual things that count and pay these players? Because this is just a waste of everyone's time. But I want to talk about a guy that's not worth a waste of our time, or maybe he is. Chops, we've been talking about this guy, Ennis the Menace, 2nd round pick. You were really on board when they took him. I was a little hesitant to take back-to-back corners, even though I did love Ennis in the draft process. You remember that? Gritty, DAWG, nasty mentality. Why is this guy hurt every other day? Is he Ennis the injured? Ennis the man? Every day I hear about he hurt his chest, he hurt his shoulder. He had to limp off the field. What is going on with Ennis? And is this guy ever going to ball, or is he always just going to be in the training room?
Yeah, it's really tough, Oakley, because you're right. Coming out of Mizzou, I think him and his other corner coming out, I was high on both of them. You were too. But again, I'll say it, your best ability is your availability. And poor Rakestraw has not had the availability that anybody has expected here in these first, year and some change. But again, another injury here. I hope he can get past it. I don't know if it's a body frame thing, but it just seems to always happen. He plays a game, he gets hurt. He practices hard, he gets hurt. It's just rough. It's not good.
So where are you at with NFL injuries? To me, we know it's part of the game. You got to hear everybody say, if he stays healthy. I think are you getting sick of this like me? Because even as a fantasy football aficionado, I feel like I'm more of a Dr. MD, or I'm worrying about sprains and strains. I feel like I got to do OSHA reports rather than care and love football. It's Can we limit? How are guys getting hurt in light walkthroughs or practice number 3 in training camp? This is driving me crazy, and it's not that I want no injuries and not to be tough and physical, but it's across the league. It's every year, and it's just a battle of attrition. You've heard me rant about this on this show, but I think it's just pissing me off more and more every day. Injuries, if he stays, this guy's dinged up. It's just all day, every day in the National Football League.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, when you're talking about what are the rosters at 100 and something right now, it's almost like the pure numbers say that X amount of percent are going to be hurt when you're putting on the pads and you're doing this kind of stuff. But I agree. It just seems you would think in the offseason there was enough that these guys could do to stay in good enough shape to then not get hurt when it comes to really working out and really doing stuff. But obviously, it's not just it's not a team thing, but it's rough. It is rough. I'm looking at the depth chart right now on the Lions, and it's out, IR, questionable, out, questionable, out. It's rough. It's really rough, man.
The other thing is, I think it's a skill to stay healthy. You have to know how to fall. You got to know how to get down, get out of bounds. You got to know how to protect yourself. Practice. You hear about people saying, stay on your feet. Control your body. These are things, and some of the greatest players, I think, get taken for granted that they're just always out there. And then they produce, and then they get paid. And it's yes, you have to be able to be healthy. Yes, freak things are going to happen, but the same people getting injury after injury and always being out is just not good. So I'm going to skip over a couple other injuries that we will have to get into. I want to talk about something positive, and it's my boy Sione Vaki.
Are you feeling more fulfilled now that you're back to work?
On August 15th.
No. I need a vacation.
See the movie that critics are saying is an awesome,
look at that,
crowd-pleasing, fist-pumping, all-out brawl of a film.
You're right about that.
They're coming after our family. Go fix this.
Oh, my.
Nobody 2, rated R, only in theaters August 15th. Gatorade is the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. So you can lose more sweat and raise your game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
I heard you take a little shot at me, Bob, kind of said something. He hasn't done anything up to this point. We took him in the 4th round. We had to have him. He was a gadget player. He's a safety. Oh, wait, he's a running back. I'm starting to hear some positive things about what he's doing. He's getting healthy. There you go. There's the injury bug that he's had as well. But I'm hearing good things. I'd love to see him in these preseason games get some nice offensive reps or, in the season, actually be a gadget player and somebody that they have to be accountable for. So are you with me, or you're just like, Okri, I've seen enough. Don't know why we took him in the 4th. Don't see much from this guy moving forward.
No, I mean, look, anybody who's ready to write any player off that's drafted into the NFL by season 2, these things take time. So I cannot buy into anybody's take of whoa, he was drafted last year, he didn't do nothing, so he's done. No, I don't buy into that at all. This guy was a gadget guy, but again, he's settling into a role at running back, and it's, some dudes take 2, 3, 4 years to really get acclimated, especially, if they're young, to get acclimated into the NFL. What is the game? What is the expectation? Some people get drafted into a horrible situation, Chicago or other places, and it destroys their career. But look, I am not giving up on Sione Vaki. My point earlier was that Craig Reynolds is our legit locked in RB3, no questions asked. I don't even need to see him in the preseason. Just give the ball to everybody else and see what else they can do.
I mean, I guess I'm just intrigued of why they had to have this player. What can he do? He had a couple sparks last preseason, and I just need to know I see something. I was glad to hear some positive news, but Chops, we won't spend a ton of time on Sione Vaki. or the fact that there's 90-some players on a roster, not 120 or whatever you said before. There should be more players on NFL roster, by the way. Like, the NFL owners make billions and billions, and they act like, oh man, we can't have more than 53. That'll really break our pockets. It's like, what do college teams have? Like 120, 150, however many they have on the sideline, and we can't get, I don't know, 65 NFL players per team. You think that would kill people? All right.
Only 5 on each team are getting paid in college. It's better now, but...
Dude, I'm pretty sure NFL owners could add another 10 bodies to the roster at a league minimum or low salaries to actually be able to block and tackle in this game of attrition. But don't get me on another Oakley rant. Chops, I want to talk about something, and we could spend the whole show on this, but I think you're going to be short on it, or just, I don't know, give it one of your tagline gimmicks. And that's Micah Parsons to the lands. Like, everybody knows this is a pipe dream. This isn't gonna happen. Blah 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 blah. Here's my thing. Dude's young. He's basically unblockable. He says he wants a trade. Not getting a deal done. Lions are in a beautiful Super Bowl championship window. Like, and this is my last point. You always hear how these media, well, you can't have 2 top edge. You can't have this. Like, you look around the league, Cincinnati's got 2 $20 to $30 million WRs. You got other teams that do have 2 top pass rushers. You got teams sometimes that have 2 rushers and draft a guy in the top 10. You've got guys that pay tight ends buco bucks. So you can do it. It's just unconventional and often not done. I want Micah Parsons in Detroit, Chops. Like, I don't care what it takes. I need to get it handled and just deal with his personality quirks and say, go kill the quarterback. And oh, by the way, Micah Parsons, here's why you should come here.
Unleash Hutch.
Chops, what say you?
I mean, there's so many different angles to come at this. Like, is this ever going to happen? Nope. You don't even need to hit the drop. I'm just telling you, it's not happening, okay? There is no way it is happening. Like, this player, love him on the field. I just don't know if he's a Dan freaking Campbell kind of guy.
Dan Campbell loves talent.
I know he loves talent, but he also has a mentality, which is why, to your earlier point of what do they see in this guy? What do they like? Well, he hasn't become anything because he's got the right personality, because he's got the right talent that they're looking for, and they're willing to take a shot on him. Look, you're telling me that can I get Micah Parsons? The scenarios I'm seeing out there for a trade for Micah Parsons involve 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a future third. There's no way they're giving this up for a player. Like, he's supposed to make $24 million this year. Okay, great. Yeah, we can afford that. We have $50 million in cap space. But the following year, he wants to be the highest paid edge. And I already got another player who actually deserves to be the highest paid edge that I still got to pay too. So the cap does not make any sense to bring this guy on. Do I want a Micah Parsons talented player on the Lions this year to win the Super Bowl? I do, but it will not happen.
Chops, where's your take that you do every time on this show? It's funny money. It doesn't matter. Like, you're acting like we can't pay Hutch and Parsons and still draft incredibly and have talent. We can. We could. I'm sure that it would be aggressively, problematic for some folks. But I'm here to tell you, this is one of the 5 to 10 talents across the whole league that I'm willing to part with precious pieces to go get based on how he looks on film, what he does on game day, how old he is, premier spot. You can pay multiple good players. You can't just because you paid your quarterback, a few other players, doesn't mean you can't get rid of some young cats or move some draft capital and make it happen. This is Jara Jones we're talking about. He gave away 2 firsts for Roy Williams. Like, this is a guy who's 80 years old or something now. He's losing his mind. Like, you just tell him, hey, Jara, here's 2 firsts, a third, a couple players that'll help your depth and get rid of your problem, and Micah Parsons, call it a day. And who knows what the old man might say.
All right, I want to answer. I'm going to answer your question with a question of myself. Are you willing to give up all that you just said? 2 firsts, multiple firsts, multiple seconds, whatever it's going to take, and also not be able to re-sign Brian Branch to get Micah Parsons. Are you willing to do it?
I mean,
because that's what we're talking here. I'm not talking about like kicking off a bunch of dudes who are going to be in the bowling alley or anything. I'm talking about let Sam Laporta and Brian Branch walk so that you could get Micah Parsons. Is that what you're willing to do?
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
They can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Ooh. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin at 16 weeks. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
A massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, especially these days. 8 different settings, adjustable intensity, plus it's heated, and it just feels so good. Yes, a massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, but when it can come with a car, suddenly it seems quite practical. The all-new 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan, packed with premium features like available massaging front seats, it only feels extravagant.
Well, I take offense to the fact they used my boy, Brian Branch. I just got the blue Nike Fuse Elite jersey that is extra crispy. Man, I threw that on for the preseason game until I realized that wasn't football, and that jersey is pristine. It's absolutely incredible. So that hurts my heart. But if I'm using my head, you're telling me the capital, which we can get back or figure out, my boy Brian Branch, who's incredible, but we can find other safeties, and Sam Laporta, we're Laporta supporters, you know that on this show, but I could probably find myself another tight end in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe the 5th round at some point. Like, yes, I would do that for the betterment of winning now, going for it, and knowing that pass rush at an elite level that's special and that's unblockable on both sides, plus other pieces we already have, plus this offense, could get it done.
Wow. Hang on. Breaking news. Get it across the screen. Derek Oakley hates my boy, Brian Branch and Sam Laporta. The Laporta supporters, get your pitchforks, get your torches. Derek Oakley hates those two players and would rather have Micah Parsons. Wow.
I respect the spin. I like you throwing me under the bus because normally that's what I do to you and many others on this show and across the board all day long, but not factually correct, but hey, this not only sparks my interest. I'm getting to that point where it's like all this slow build and be patient and, you know, let us just draft every year is starting to wear on me when we're taking projects that aren't working out. We're holding on to picks. We're bargain bin shopping every free agency. We're taking it slow. It's like, let's go. Let's put that pedal to the metal. Let's add a piece or two and go win multiple ships. And then you can be terrible again for a decade and I will not care. Because I'll be a happy man with 2 Super Bowl trophies, some fun football to watch, and call it a day.
Oh, well, I mean, we can agree to disagree. I'd rather see what we got in this roster. I'd rather spend our money on a different kind of vet that's looking for more of a 1-year deal where you have the cap space. But like next year, I think we're like $18 million in the hole already, with plenty of guys that need to get extended. So I like Micah Parsons as a player. Don't get me wrong. This is not me hating on Micah Parsons. I mean, his personality rubs me the wrong way a bit sometimes. I don't agree with the way he handles some business, and I just don't see Brad always open for business homes, opening up his wallet and paying the price for him.
I love how every other time a player, Chops goes to the well about, his quarterback's going to give back $20 million and restructure, and hey, we can make anything work except when there's an elite player, a special talent, an edge rusher that we need. It's like, nope, Oakley, we got to stick to the books. We got to worry about the dollars that make sense. We got to pinch pennies. Oh, boy. Chops, you got time for one more topic before we get to our break, or do you want to argue about this some more?
No, let's squeak in one more quick topic here and then hit the break. The people are looking forward to maybe some special commercials here. You know, we're going to give them the gimmicks. We're going to give the shout outs on the second half. So let's get another topic in here and then get a break.
Chops, I'm overruling my question I just gave to you and the ruling you just made. We don't have time for it. I do want to say, unfortunately, I think Dan Jackson, Mabo, drafted in the 7th round, is either out for the year or some type of broken issue with his leg. I don't know what's going on. Major leg injury that Dan frickin' Campbell said is going to keep him out a long, long time. So there's another rookie that we will not see probably for the next year and a half plus. Let's unfortunately end on that downer, but I got one I gotta save. The one I was gonna go to is much more. We can't sneak it in. This isn't a talk about it for 2 seconds. This is a good kick off the second segment type topic. So everybody, we thank you every week for listening to the show, but the numbers are crazy. It is fun to chop it up, pun intended, with Choppy Chop here on the show, as well as just laugh, play gimmicks, and talk about those lines. But everybody, please listen to our sponsors. Please share this with a friend. Check us out. Hit us up on the Twitterverse, the X Machine. And everybody, be right back.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen. And keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
As a sports fan, I have to confess. Sometimes the game gets kind of boring. That's when I unfold my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and use multi-window viewing on its large screen. Boring game? I'm checking out my fantasy baseball league at the same time. Score still 1-0? I'm replying to emails in the other window, scoring points with the boss. Semifinals finally getting exciting? I'm buying tickets to the finals and booking my flights. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
It's summer. Time to enjoy long days, lazy nights, and zero cooking. Because Uber Eats has deals all summer long. So, when hunger strikes, don't sweat it. Delicious deals are just a tap away on Uber Eats. Enjoy all your favorite food delivered straight to you. Get Burger King, Subway, Popeyes, and hundreds more local favorites and savor every last bite. Now that sounds like a good summer. Order now on Uber Eats. Terms apply. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 40% off site-wide, plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
All right, everybody. This goes out to my fantasy football fans out there. Now, you probably heard about Reality Sports Online, the most powerful fantasy sports platform where owners can build and manage their fantasy team like a real NFL general manager. But the question is, have you tried it? I mean, we're talking free agency, multi-year contracts, rookie drafts, multi-team trades. You can put franchise tags on guys. It's as close as you're going to get to being an NFL GM. But do you think it sounds complicated? It's not. I'm here to tell you it's the best thing about Reality Sports Online is it's just more fun than your normal fantasy league, but it doesn't take barely any more time. After all this, are you still not sure? I mean, come on now. You can test your general manager skills by going over to Reality Sports Online, call it RSO. Please go check out realitysportsonline.com right now. All right, everybody. This goes out to my fantasy football fans out there. Now, you probably heard about Reality Sports Online, the most powerful fantasy sports platform where owners can build and manage their fantasy team like a real NFL general manager. But the question is, have you tried it? I mean, we're talking free agency, multi-year contracts, rookie drafts, multi-team trades. You can put franchise tags on guys. It's as close as you're going to get to being an NFL GM. But do you think it sounds complicated? It's not. I'm here to tell you it's the best thing about Reality Sports Online is it's just more fun than your normal fantasy league, but it doesn't take barely any more time. After all this, are you still not sure? I mean, come on now. You can test your general manager skills by going over to Reality Sports Online, call it RSO. Please go check out realitysportsonline.com right now. Kool-Aid drinkers, we're back. Thank you so much for checking out the show. What do I say, Choppy? Repping the show, sharing the show. What else do I do? Lots of something about the shows here when we kick it off. We try to show love to the people.
And the people consist of the millions.
Millions and millions. I'm still getting lots of great messages about the Lions, about fantasy football. People starting to hit me up about those Michigan Wolverines and Bryce Underwood, as well as our crazy defensive play people we're going to have rolling this year. It's going to be a really fun season. Yes, I did join multiple other fantasy leagues. I'm in PFF right now. I'm doing another Scott Fish Bowl. I got 2 college leagues. Woo! Choppy chop. I'm loving me some football, some drafts, and all the loyal, diehard supporters of this show. So what do you guys say, buddy, before we get back into some more topics, rants, and opinions, and probably some gimmickry?
I should probably give you a little bit more than faux show. So I'll give you more than that. But I do want to say though, does anybody who participates in reality sports online, do they ever even get a break? Like, there is no off season when it comes to fantasy football with these 32 team RFL, RSO amazing leagues that we're in. But it is fun to see, we got the sleeper league going. I see people dropping. I've had a couple boola trade offers that I just have to ignore. I don't even respond. I may be sending some out myself. But, football is back. College, pros, fantasy. I'm just here for it, man. And it's super exciting. It's hard to believe. I think we're on like day 10 or 11 of training camp with the Lions. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Absolutely incredible. It'll be here before you know it. It's great stuff. Enjoy it if you love sports, and especially the NFL, college, all that type of stuff. Choppy chop, let's get into it. We'll do some Lions topics, some different things going on. And the item that I saved, I already used this gimmick to kick off the show, but you're going to have to tell me if this is another whoop-de-doo, Bozo, or if this is like an incredible thing for the franchise, the team, maybe even the player. Fabio. He's back in the fold. He's practicing. He got a little bit, and I mean a little bit, not for us common folk, but for NFL players, a little bit of extra doski, but this seems to be a whole lot to do about nothing. And to me, Brad always over business Holmes and the Lions won this battle. They got their linebacker back. They gave him a little bag of Cheetos and a little extra dough, and let's go. Faux show,
Yeah, his reaction said it all when they talked to him about he was back at practice. They're like, oh, does this mean that your contract is figured out? And he just kind of rolled his eyes and glared at the reporter and was like, no, absolutely not. We are not on the same page yet. He got like you said, a very, very minute bump. I think it's I don't even know the numbers, something like an extra $1.5 million guaranteed, but it was already money that he was probably going to get anyway. I don't know what the heck it really even was. It was pretty shrewd by my boy, always open for business Holmes. So look, I'm happy to see him back on the field, out there with the flow. A couple times I've seen him getting burned a few times there by some players, but look, I'm happy to have Fabio Thor back on the field, ready to sledge the hammer, to smash some bodies, and continue to lead that linebacking core.
Chops, did you literally just mention that Fabio, Anzo, Fosho, just got burnt by the multi-dimensional, positionless, wait for it. Keep waiting.
At Starbucks, we've more than doubled parental leave for full and part-time baristas, giving them up to 18 weeks of paid time off, so they can be there for early bedtimes, late nights, first laughs, and spend more time with the best company they know. At Starbucks, benefits like parental leave are just the start. Learn more about Starbucks industry-leading benefits at starbucks.com/partners.
Make your next vacation unforgettable on Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas. It's everything you've loved about every family vacation you've ever been on, with mind-blowing thrills at the largest water park at sea, 7 onboard pools for every level of chill, more than 40 ways to dine and drink, and even more to enjoy at our award-winning private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is the new Star of the Seas. Click or tap the banner to find out more.
You set the table, put on a playlist, even made the lasagna from scratch. And now you're wearing it. OxyClean Max Force Spray tackles tough, set-in stains the first time. Adulting is hard. Fighting stains shouldn't be. OxyClean Max Force. It's not clean unless it's OxyClean.
This episode is brought to you by Mott's Applesauce. So you're looking for a snack your kid will love and you can feel great about? Give them a Mott's no sugar added applesauce pouch. Made from real, delicious apples and a good source of vitamin C, too. Perfect for tossing in a lunchbox or grabbing for on the go. Mott's. Real apples make real good applesauce. Learn more about Mott's no sugar added applesauce at Mott's.com.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Elite Whip. Because the highlight that I saw was Jahmyr Gibbs finally, for the first time ever, running like a deep seam route on our middle linebacker who was a little bit older, let's not lie, plus the hair probably held him back a little bit. And it was a beautiful throw. It's TBD if you ask me. We'll see if it was from ya boy Jared Goff or maybe H2O dropped us in the bucket. But perfect throw to Jahmyr Gibbs for a touchdown, a beautiful throw, a big-time gainer. I mean, what are you going to do when you're dealing with a guy that's, how should I put this, elite? So I really wasn't worried about that. But I'm just glad he's back. We gave him an extra $250K, called it a day. Everyone's happy. I mean, I'm glad with that. But I'm serious that I think this is a big win for the Lions. I mean, unless he got the mini bump and then he pulls up lame in week 1 and kind of just rides out an injury because he's still butthurt or just like upset, but he's too much of a leader to do that. So it's like, if he's good and he's back and we're good, I think it's good.
Yeah, Okri, I think you did a great job of teasing the Fabio take here on the front half to tease into there, and then I think I countered that with a really nice softball, set it up on the tee, and let you crush it out of the park with the Ja take.
There's no question, man. I don't even know. Like, we don't want to do like non-Lions topics, but like news and notes. Addison for the Vikings did get suspended for 3 games. We hear that our boy JJ McCarthy sometimes is the greatest thing ever. Other times they're acting like they don't know, or they're gonna throw Sam Howell out there. I don't know what's going on with that football team. Chops, do you want to rant for a second about Chicago again? Because like I saw an interview today where good old Caleb with the painted nails was really in his feelings about how hard it is to pick everything up and a lot going on, and you know it's a lot, he kept saying, and sometimes he gets confused. Like, it was a very funny interview on NFL Network that I saw from him. So do you need me to play the Denny drop, or do you want to do a rant about the Bears or make fun of Benedict, or what do you want to do here as we kind of bounce around the NFC North?
I mean, I'm almost to the point where the Bears are such a S show that it's almost like it's not even worth mentioning anymore. Like, I think the funniest gimmick is if we just from now on moving forward, like the Bears don't even exist. They're not even worthy of being called a franchise in the NFL, because again, they got this guy. Is Caleb Williams even going to be able to be their quarterback? Like by mid-season, is he getting benched for another dude because he can't hit the nets, right? He can't hit the 3 targets set up on the net there, and then he's stomping around like a 2-year-old. Like, Ben Johnson is just going nuts, going, I had a consummate pro and hashtag JG16, the golf train. It was amazing. And now I got this bumski, and I know I got to say the right thing, and I got to support him, and I got to act like he's okay, even though he sucks. And I got to act like I'm excited by his young talent, but really I just can't wait to draft my own quarterback or bring in my own veteran. And dude, Benedict is just going through it right now. He's all in his feelings, and Caleb Williams is probably going to cry on his shoulders where they can hug each other, paint each other's nails, maybe give themselves a nice little mani-pedi foot massage too, but they can go cry in the corner. But I'm shifting to act now where, like, this is a 3-team division. The 4th team doesn't even exist. What's the 4th team? I don't even know. We got to worry about the Vikings. Not really. We got to worry about the Cheddar Heads. Probably not. And that's it. There's only 2 other teams in the division.
Chops, I like all that, especially the funny parts, the rant, the takes. But when I say, like, should we hit Denny or what do you think? You should do the gimmick where you're like, I don't know, Oakley. Should we hit Denny? I don't. Okay, let's do it.
The Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. Bullshit. The Bears are who we thought they were. Now.
Exactly. I don't even need the last part because nobody's going to crown them. We know that. What else is going on with this football team, Chops? Like, you kind of just destroyed the division. We talked about injuries, unfortunately, which we're going to have to every week. Tim Patrick went on some diatribe about how he's like not playing well and he's mad at himself, but he was tearing it up in camp, and then he, you know, is getting passed by Slah. I think we need to go with Slah more so than Tez. Tez doesn't work for this player. Or I think we need a gimmick accentuating the beautiful, crazy, mohawk, spectacular hair from our rookie wide receiver in the third round. But Tez does not work for me as a nickname for this player. It doesn't fit. I don't like it. I don't like the vibe. I do think this guy has some special qualities based on what I saw in a meaningless football game. And Chops, there's more Kool-Aid about like Aleem McNeil's feeling great. Tyleek, our favorite draft pick, is just balling out, pushing people around, doing some things. Mabo, Brian Branch is all over the field, popping fools, just playing all over, just making plays. Imagine that. I mean, lots of things to get into. Where do you want to go?
Okri, I mean, you just like rapid fired like every topic coming out of training camp in the last 3 days, but nice job there. The only thing you didn't touch on is a little bit of, should we play a sad song, like a fellow farewell to Teddy Bridgewater, who signed with the Tampa Bay Bucks later today? I think some people were kind of clamoring for him to, come back to Detroit. It's like, well, he came back for the playoffs. Will he come back now? And I don't know. I wasn't ready to just quite give up on Hendon Hooker as much as I bashed on him and Kyle Allen after the preseason game. I'm not ready to just, completely flip the script, ditch him, and go back to Teddy.
There's no reason to play sad music like I have here on the pod right now for formerly Mr. Teddy Biscuits. Like, my thing with him is, one, why did he come back? Why does Dan Campbell love him so much? Why did he go and get popped for paying high schoolers or whatever he was doing? And why does this guy keep getting opportunities? Like, okay, you're good at watching film. I mean, you taught Jamison Williams a couple good things and probably some bad habits as well. Like, you wear 2 gloves. I don't know what else is really great about this guy. I ran down, who was it? Like, Tuna, Santa, maybe it was my boy Cornbread Jerry back in the day, who did like a 10-minute rant about how much he wanted Teddy Bridgewater back, and I just fell asleep, and then they actually signed Teddy Bridgewater, and he acted like we just won the Super Bowl, and I'm like, it's Teddy Bridgewater. Like, I could care less about this person, this player. I mean, congratulations, you're a decent human, and Dan Campbell and this team likes you. Have fun in Tampa Bay. And what I want to talk about, Chops, is my boy Hendon Hooker, because I'm getting so sick of, Kyle Allen's having a great camp, or Brandon Allen, or whatever his name is, and oh man, look at the struggles from Hendon. Man, I think we got to give up on this kid already. I think the ship sailed. It's like they let him throw 6 passes. There was nothing creative. He's not playing with any ballers. Like, what do you expect? Like, I'm excited. We'll probably give people a Friday packet with a little mini preview of Atlanta where he is starting, and I'm not here to say he's bald, he's looked good, we've got ourselves a backup, he could be the starter. What I'm saying is that he's been in such limited opportunities that how are people assuming they know what this kid is, or what he can be, or what he's not going to be? Like, those are all boola takes, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I ranted and raved about the backup situation. I think
I heard.
We are going to get into it a bit for a Kool-Aid packet here soon to preview Atlanta, but H2O has to start showing something. That's why people are getting frustrated, right? Like, I understand he lost the entire first year of his rookie deal with an injury recovery, but to your point, six passes is probably not enough of an opportunity to actually get it, but he's going to be given the opportunity, and he better dang well seize it and run with it, because he's got to show something. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with him.
When you play limited in preseason, what's he got to do? Like, if he's going to play maybe a quarter and a half, if he makes a couple good reads, makes a few plays, scores a couple times, like, are we going to throw a party, or like, what else are you judging the kid on? The only thing that's a big negative for him, in my opinion, is that the coaching staff has sort of seemed lukewarm, and they see him every day in practice, but I feel like right now is kind of just the time where he'd be getting his footing from the injury. I got about a year or so of consistent practice. There's been a little bit of a coordinator flip on me, so he's probably dealing with that, but look around the league at backup QBs. These guys aren't world beaters, and this guy's still got talent, a good head on his shoulders. He's working hard, and if he comes out and looks anything serviceable, he's obviously my CB2 and a guy that I want to keep developing, not somebody I want to throw in the trash can or go have him fill out an application at the local bowling alley.
I'll answer your question. I mean, that was a really, really long, drawn-out way of saying, what do I need to see from him? I'll tell you what I need to see from him. I need to see him sustain an offensive drive. I need to see him lead his team down the field, and that doesn't mean he has to throw the ball every time, but I need to see him be the commander of the field and, like, I don't know, actually produce some first downs, maybe have a nice touch pass here and there. Like, show me something. Like, you want to know what I want to see out of him? I want to see what I saw out of Trey Lance, out of Hendon Hooker. Yeah, the situations are different, and one guy's a little bit older. And, well, I should say he's been in the league longer. He's not a lot older than Hendon Hooker, who's like the oldest player coming out of college that draft year. But, like, I need to see something. I need to see a guy who can, call out blitzing plays, who can make a nice touch pass, who can actually lead the field down and score some points. That's what I need to see.
So what you're saying is this.
Step your game up.
You need him to step up a little bit?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Step your game up.
You know what I got to say about that?
Well, Lottie frickin' da!
And the reason I got to say that is because, like, you're basing this on nothing. This guy gets, like, a total of a quarter and a half to 2 quarters of football for the last maybe calendar year, and everybody knows what he can do. He's never played an extended regular season. He's never had 3 quarters of a quality preseason game, if there is such a thing, to show that he can get a sweat going and put some drives together. You're getting like 2 or 3 drives, a quarter of football, maybe a half, where he didn't wow you, where you weren't excited. So it's like, whatever, bro. I still like this kid, this player, and I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame. I'm also not saying he's lived up to what we hoped by any means, but I'm definitely not saying he's a nothing burger and that he can't play and he's not developing. Send him for a bag of Cheetos and let some other team get him and continue to work with him, because I see the other backups and they're not worth a damn. So
all right. I mean, well, again, my counter to that is he did play in 3 preseason games last year. And what did he do? Like, he got hurt, another concussion. He got a concussion against the Giants. Like, he played a little bit against Kansas City, and then I think he played against most of the game against
lots
Pittsburgh.
of runs. Lots of running with the football, which was productive, and a few other things that were positive. Yes, there were struggles, there were issues, but nothing last year alarmed me, and damn sure, like, a quarter and a half in the Hall of Fame game with a bunch of nobodies didn't sound me the alarm of send him to Chicago for a future seventh rounder. Hey, the Raiders like him. No. Anyway,
no, but I'm telling you, if preseason game 2 goes a lot like last game, where A, they don't trust him to throw the ball, and B, if they do trust him to throw the ball and he doesn't make throws, then my concern level will continue to rise.
All right. Well, what else? Like, I'm trying to think what else is going on with the squad. We kind of burned through the Oak Ridge rants and topics for the day, but we got to give the people a little bit more Kool-Aid. So, Choppy, do you have a topic? Do you have a rant? Do you want to just say something kooky and get out of here? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, you always know I'm good for saying something kooky and getting out of here. But listen, I do have a topic that I want to talk to you about. And I'm actually surprised, that this eluded the game sheet from the host of the show. I have a nickel cornerback out there named Amik Robertson, who's been known to absolutely shut down a guy named JJ for the Minnesota Vikings. Not that JJ, the other JJ. And he did it last year, and we haven't even talked about him. He's healthy. He's back. He's out on the field. Like, we're seeing clips of him. Tell me, how are you feeling about Amik Robertson being back, buddy?
Amik, a.k.a. D-A-W-G. He's from dirt, in case you didn't know, so you can't bury him. This dude's all Detroit, just a no nonsense. His interviews are very funny to listen to if you've ever heard one. He's just a great dude, grimy player. Love having him. I just still trying to fit, like, what's his ceiling, because I'm loving what I'm hearing about DJ, you know.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, yeah.
DJ Reed, our corner, who says he's CB1. We love, yet still can't come up with a good nickname for Terrion Arnold, who's also been hurt a lot. Injury, hamstring, my foot, But when he's out there, I'm hearing great things. So where does Amik fit in? What is his ceiling? And then just, it's a guy you love having on your roster, but this is probably the last hurrah for him. But, I mean, what else can I say about Amik Robertson? I'm glad he's back. I love everything about him. I hear all positive things. He'll get in your grill. He makes plays. He gets his hands on the football. He talks junk. I love this guy. Every sense of the word. DAWG, let's go.
I love it. I think that he is going to play. I mean, again, we saw flashes last year, but like if Terrion cannot get his get his self in gear. I mean, again, I know people are really hating on him, which I'm not about to do, but I think if he struggles for any reason, whether it's health or on the field, I love having Amik right there to jump right in, because, dude, you brought it up, but to me, dude, DJ Reed is a baller. Like, I love watching him go, toe to toe with Amara, and seeing him out there. I think at one spot, like, he was running down and then talk noise about keeping up with #JMO fast. I am so excited about DJ Reed being on this team. I know there was some animosity there with the Carlton, who decided to leave, but in my opinion, this is a major upgrade. I love everything I'm seeing about DJ Reed. We can play the drop. He's fun player. Let's go. CB1, loving it.
There is no doubt. Both DJs are actually healthy, balling, playing. I mean, you gotta love that. I already hit the drop, running out of times chop. I don't even have time to hit the Carlton drop, which I know you want. You also said #JMO fast. I couldn't get to his drop in time. So I think we're out of time for the day. I think that we gotta get up out of here. And usually you say something crazy at the end, or I give the people the classic ending. But this is the Wednesday flagship show. Big old tall glass of Detroit Kool-Aid. Double-sided cornbread. Everybody, that's what we got. And we'll catch you next time right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. Take care, everybody. We're out.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Brother.
Pack the bag. Start the plane. This game is over. It is over! What a comeback by the Lions! Drink it in, man!